Yo, welcome back, everybody, to Monday Meals with Antwan Floyd Sr. I am Antwan Floyd Sr. Here on Monday Meals, we pair a book with a meal. The book I chose this week is called Good Man Gone Bad by Gar Anthony Haywood, a Aaron Gunner mystery. It's my first time reading a book by this author. It is not even the first book in the series. I ended up grabbing this book earlier this year. I read it a while ago, but I grabbed this book like early, like in February, I believe. I went out. I was in Sacramento. I was in Sacramento, and I went to this bookstore. Every time I go out of town, I try to find a black-owned bookstore or a black-owned restaurant. So I found this bookstore in Sacramento called Underground Books, and I grabbed that book, Good Man Gone Bad. The book is a pretty good book. I'm gonna go back and read the other books in the series. In this one, Aaron Gunner, his best friend, um, it looks like a apparent suicide. Well, first it looks like he killed his wife, then killed himself. And his daughter, this friend's daughter, is missing, I believe. I can't really remember, but I know it was good. You should go and check it out. The meal that I'm pairing with it is gumbo. I know I always say I like to make my meals quick and easy. I don't like to stay in the kitchen long. But with this meal here, it's not gonna be the traditional gumbo that everybody out south probably like to eat, New Orleans or down south or whatever. I'm not big on a lot of seafood, so it ain't gonna be no crustaceans in my food. It ain't gonna be no shrimp, no crab, meat, none of that stuff. So that's that. Let's do this. All right, I got my beef sausages, got my chicken, red peppers, celery, onions, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, some Creole seasoning, onion powder, black pepper, garlic, bag of rice, chicken broth, and some flour. All right, my water is boiling. I got my oil heating up, and I got some oil heating up over here. I'm about to throw some flour in there and make my roux. So I'm gonna pour my rice. Then I'm gonna throw some butter in there too. Get my roux popping. I got my chicken going up in there. Got my chicken popping. I'm about to season that up. Throw my Creole seasoning in there. Some garlic powder. Onion powder. A little pepper. And I'm gonna turn that chicken over. Before I do that, turn my rice back up a little bit. Come back over here. Stir my roux up. Got me feeling like Jesus over the stove working 3 pots. Ha! Alright, so I got my crock pot on. I had that on for a while now since I first started cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and pour in my chicken broth. Pour in my vegetables. My chicken is done. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my chicken in there. And put my sausages in there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some seasoning on that. Dump my sausages in there. They're done now. My tomato paste. I'm sorry, my tomatoes. My tomato paste. I'm gonna throw my roux up in there. Some seasoning on top. I'm gonna stir this all up. Get it stirred up good. Then I'm gonna throw the top back on now and let it simmer for a few hours. Okay, my rice is done. All right, that is the finished product to my crock pot gumbo. There you go. Looks delicious, quick and easy. So always, the recipe will be at the bottom of, will be down at the bottom. You can click on that and make it yourself. If anybody have any suggestions or variations to how they do theirs, leave a comment. Let me know how you do yours. I'm always looking to try to make my stuff better. Once again, the book I read, Good Man Gone Bad by Gar Anthony Haywood. I definitely say go check that out. And if you're in Sacramento, go look up, make sure that you stop by Underground Books. I'm a huge advocate of supporting black